everybody, and welcome back to the Mind Catchers channel. Today we're going to do something fun for Valentine's Day. I'm going to be using the Berries palette by Juvia's Place, and if you missed my swatches of the Berries palette and the Chocolates palette by Juvia's Place, I'll link it right up here in the cards and down in my description box. Alright, so we're going to start off by applying a little primer to our eyelids. And the primer that I'm using is from e.l.f. This is their original primer. And before I forget, let me put something on my lips. I've been loving this Buxom lip balm. I got it from Sephora. You get quite a bit in here. I think it was about 18 bucks, but I think it's worth it. It does give your lips a little bit of a tingle. So it kind of plumps them up a little bit. And it has like a mood changing factor to it. It changes color a little bit. So it's going to turn my lips just a tad bit pinker. So I love this. I just keep it in my purse. Alright friends, the next thing I'm going to do is put a little bit of concealer on my lid. This one is by LA Girl. And this is in the shade Dark Cocoa, I believe. And we're just going to use our finger to blend that out across the lid. Next, I'm going to use my face powder from ColourPop. This is in the shade Deep Dark. It's the darkest face powder they have. Just using a fluffy brush. And I'm going to use this in my brow bone area. And I'm going to set the concealer I just applied. Alright friends, what we're going to do is go into the Berries palette. We're going to be using this shade right here, middle of the top row. We're going to use that as a transition shade, very, very lightly. Alright friends, we're going to go a little bit deeper. We're going to be using this shade right here. And we're going to apply that just a little bit lower than that light pink. Alright friends, we're going to go even deeper. We're going to be using the deepest shade in the palette right over here. And we're going to really concentrate that in the outer corner and in the lower lash line outer corner as well. Alright friends, and this is what we have so far. It's nice and smoky on the outer corner, just the way we want it. So we're going to use a little bit of concealer or glitter glue, whatever you have. We're going to cut a little bit of a crease in the inner corner. And we're going to apply a nice sparkly shade there. You guys know I couldn't go without a little bit of sparkle. Alright, so that's what we're going to do. I'm using the NYX Concealer pot. This is in the shade Tan. Alright guys, now that we have the concealer placed, we didn't go all the way back on the eye or anything like that. I don't want a huge cut crease, just something soft. We're going to use this shimmery shade right here. And we're going to very carefully place that on the concealer. And right in between the shimmery shade and this dark shade here, we're going to use this pink right here. Let me find a very small brush. So we're going to apply that very, very lightly. I have a little brush here. Very lightly between those two shades. Kind of introducing the two shades, allowing them to kiss a little. Right in between. Hope you guys can see that. And I did get a little dust back here. Let me clean that up. Okay, we're going to do the same thing over here. And on the bottom lash line, on the outer corner, we already had the deepest color, the plum. I think I want to put a little bit of this down there as well. Okay, in our waterline, I'm going to put a little bit of the 24/7 eye pencil from Urban Decay. Alright guys, so that is how I look with a little bit of black liner down there. Well, not a little bit, a lot of black liner down there. Nice and smoky. We're going to apply a lash, but I'm going to darken up my lashes just a little bit. It got dusty with the eyeshadow. So I've been loving Benefit Cosmetics Roller Lash. Even though I'm putting on a lash, this stuff is awesome. If you're a person that does not know how to apply lashes, look into this mascara. It's an excellent mascara. It really pulls those lashes that you don't think you have. It pulls them right on out. So look into this one. I think it's best to go ahead and let the mascara completely dry before you apply a lash. You don't want it transferring and moving all over the place. You want your lid to stay nice and pretty and pink. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to go ahead and apply a lash. I'm going to look down here and see what kind of lashes I have. Alright friends, so I'm going to apply the lashes from ABH. These are Eleganza. That's the name of the lash style. So I'm going to apply those and I'll be right back. Alright friends, so these are the eyes. So no eyeliner, no wing, just the lashes. I think it's very, very pretty. So let's move on to the face. For moisturizer, I use the Derma E Vitamin C Renewing Moisturizer. I've already applied it. So we're going to move on to our primer. I think today, I'm not going anywhere, so I think today I'm going to go ahead and use the CoverGirl Mattifying Primer. It works pretty well out in the elements as well, but I always go for something a little stronger. Especially when it's kind of hot outside. So the first thing I'm going to do is get rid of these blemishes, all of the, really dark pigmented areas underneath the chin, areas like that. I'm going to go ahead and use the CoverGirl True Blend. This is their concealer. This is in D900 Espresso. So I've been using this lately, before applying foundation, just in those areas. And I'm going to use a blender to blend that out. And in my opinion, we're already looking, fairly covered. I'm going to go over my face a little bit with my Laura Mercier powder. So I know this is kind of strange, but I'm going to go ahead and set that. And then we're going to go over our face again with our actual foundation. Now, in my opinion, what I just did, ladies who have super oily skin, you might find that very beneficial. Okay, I'm going to go into my new top 5 foundation. This is one of my top 5. This is Stay Naked by Urban Decay. I did do a review on this in January, so check out that review. I'll link it down below. I'm going to apply a little bit of that on my hand. And this is in the shade 81WY. I'm going to use my blender again. And we're going to apply that to the face. For under the eyes, just to brighten things up a bit, I'm using the color Bronze, also from CoverGirl. Just gonna use a damp blender. And to set under the eye, I'm going to use a little bit of Ben Nye neutral setting powder Just gonna use it kind of lightly, and I'm using the blender to apply it. To clean off the neutral setting powder, I'm just gonna go into my face powder here from ColourPop. Just use a fluffy brush and brush it away. Next, for contour, I'm going to use the Sephora brand. This is their Bright Future Gel Serum Concealer. And this one is in the shade Devil's Food Cake or something like that. It's very, very good, guys. Check this one out. Very nice. Just going to apply a little bit here and a little bit over here. And I'm using a Sigma Extreme Structure Contour Brush. This is the F04. And I'm just going to blend that out. I'm just stamping it. And it's spreading just like that. And that's it. I'm going to do the same thing over here. I'm going to apply a little dot on either side of my nose here. Just 2 dots there. And we're going to blend those out. I'm going to use my blender here. Just use this a little bit. All right, all the areas that I did not set, I'm going to apply my Laura Mercier powder on my foundation. All right, I'm not adding any concealer to this brush, but I am going to tap my forehead just a bit, just get some of that residue and use it. I have a smaller forehead, so I really don't need to contour across the forehead much. But I do like the way the color looks. I do like the way it blends down and, you know, creates like that highlight around the eyes and the nose area. I like the way that looks. All right, I'm going to apply a little bit of setting spray. I'm not finished yet, but we're going to apply a little setting spray, get rid of this powdery look, and then we're going to continue. Next, I'm going to apply a little bit of the shade Bronzed, and this is from the Anastasia Glow Kit. I love the shade Bronzed in here. It looks beautiful on darker skin tones. So I'm just going to apply that. Alright guys, next I'm going to go into my MAC palette with my blushes, and I'm going to use the Fever blush by MAC. I'm using a Sigma angled contour brush, just applying it in the back of the cheekbone here, kind of blending it with the highlight and the contour. And finally, we're on to the lips. So I'm going to be using the Ellery Lip Pencil, and this is from ColourPop. And we're going to blend that in pretty well. Remember, I have the lip balm on, so it's helping things glide very nicely. And on top of that, I'm going to use the shade Big Bang. And this is a metallized shade. This is from Urban Decay. Very, very pretty. Very pretty, very, very pretty shade. So that is what we're looking like. We're going to go ahead and apply another dose of our makeup setting spray. All right, friends, so this is your completed look. And it's very pink, very, very pink. I do not do pink often, but I love it. I think it's so pretty, so gorgeous. So many shades of pink. Love it. So you guys, let me know what you think down in the comment section. Please leave me a thumbs up and remember to subscribe. It really helps out my channel. Also share the videos and click that notification bell so you know when I upload again. I have lots of great videos in store for you for the month of February. We have some nail art coming, some Valentine's Day nail art. I know you don't want to miss it. So I will talk to you guys in the next one. Cyber kisses. Bye. Thank you.